Welcome back. What we've got today is we want to have a look at examples of adjectives that when you use the for, the adjective becomes a plural noun. So what does this mean? Let's have a look at this. Now, for example, the word rich, is an adjective, someone who is not poor. So the moment when you add the, now here it becomes a noun. And what it means is people who are rich. That is, for example, we say the rich don't help the children, which means the rich people do not help the children. Wealthy, which is a synonym of rich, because if you are wealthy, we say you are rich. Here is an adjective, but when you add the, you make it the wealthy, the meaning becomes a plural noun, that is wealthy people, people who are rich too. It is simple, or I should say very simple. Poor is an adjective. When you add the, it becomes a plural noun, and the meaning becomes people who are poor. That is, the poor are in need of help or in need of a lot of help. What you are saying is the poor people are in need of a lot of help. Destitute. When you add it, this is what it becomes the meaning. Destitute people. Poor and destitute are, let's say, similar, though poor is better than destitute. Why? Poor has something, you can say, has money but not a lot. But destitute has, let's just say, nothing. No money, no water, no clothes, no food. That's the difference. But poor, so we say poor is better than destitute. Okay, so when you say the destitute, you mean destitute people. Young, when you add it, so the meaning just becomes young people. The young do not do as they are told. That is, the young people do not do as they are told. Youth, just the same thing, becomes young people. We should do everything we can to help the youth. Old, the old, which means people who are old, that is old people. You should always listen to the old, that is, you should always listen to the old people. Like if they counsel you, what they say you should do, you do it. Elderly, the elderly, by now you should be able to know what it means. That is, people who are elderly, simple. But you add it, and then the meaning becomes people, not just people, even things that are bad. You can use the word, you can use the combination to mean that is the bad, meaning people who are bad or things that are bad. Good, you just want to say good people. This is what we have. Good people, they are the good. The good are here. That is, the good people are here. dead, or you just want to say dead people, just add it, the dead. And then we have dead people. Living, that is not dead. You just added the living. You say people who are not dead. So we are not dead. The living. The living should be able to do something that they will be remembered of. Strong. The strong, yes, means strong people. Weak. We just want to say weak people, you add it, and we just have it, weak people. Infirm. You want to make the you just add the, and then you have people who are infirm. Infirm, the infirm, or if someone is infirm, we mean that person is not healthy and that person is not strong. So the infirm, we mean people who are in that condition. Sick. The sick, which means sick people. Sick people are in need of say a need of money, a need of assistance. Injured. We want to say injured people, just add the. And then we have injured people. The injured have been taken to hospital. Or the injured have been taken care of. Deaf. You add it, and then we have it. People who are deaf. They are the deaf. That is, they are the deaf people. Blind. The blind, which by now you know that means blind people. Meek. The meek, that is meek people. If someone is meek, that is, they are the type that doesn't complain. Let's just say a simple type. People say do this, they do. Don't do this, they don't. That is, even if they want to do it or they don't want to do it, they are just simple. That is meek. I like that boy. Why? He is meek. That is, you tell him to do this, he does it. Don't do this, he doesn't do it, whether he wants to do it or not. So some people are meek. Jobless. May we not be jobless, or may we not be among the jobless. That is, people who do not have work. People who are jobless. Don't be jobless. Brave. Everyone knows this. The brave, and the meaning, brave people. Faithful. If you are faithful, you don't cheat. You are true. You are sincere. So the faithful, people who are faithful, that is, people whose loyalty, whose support for an organization or a political party is always, it doesn't change. And this one, the faithful, we can use it for the believers of a religion. So people who believe in a religion, we can use the faithful for. So when we say the faithful, we mean those people who believe in that particular religion. Just. The just, which means just people, that is, people who are just. I think we are approaching the end. English. So you see, the word English can mean what? The language. The language that I'm speaking now is English. And when I say English, I mean someone from England. So the English. So now here we are talking about people, not the language. Not the language I'm speaking of. We are talking about the people. So people who are English, meaning from England. British. So people too. The British, we mean British people. Welsh. The Welsh, which simply means people who are Welsh. It's very simple. Hungry. The Hungry. And this means people whose food is not enough for them. That is, it's not sufficient. Needy. The needy. That is, people who are in need. You should assist, help the needy. Then here, school. You see, school is not an adjective, but why do we have it here? We have it because it has a similar thing with these that we have. Let's see. The school, which means the people in a school. The people in a school. That we remember, school is a noun. It's not an adjective. And the last example, that is country. Country too is a noun, but it's just like the school, as in the similarity. When you say the country, what you're talking about or what you're saying is a country's people. That is, you're talking about the people in that country. For example, I say the school are listening to you. I mean, the people in the school are listening to you. All of the country are watching the game, meaning what? The people in that country are watching the game. But before I say goodbye, have a look at this. This is room. This word room is a noun. That is number one. You can use it to mean that is the building, like 1 room, 2 rooms, 3 rooms, and you can use it to mean the people in that room. For example, the room, I don't like that room because they don't listen to me. What I mean here is I don't like the people who are in that room. Why? Because they don't listen to me. So there, I did not mean the building, but what? The people. So you can use it to mean the structure, the building, and you can use it to mean the people in that room. Just the same thing, house. You can use the house to mean the building and or the what? The people in that house. This house are very nice. It means what? The people. You say we need to paint this house. That is what? The building. I'm going to warn this house. That is the people. I'm going to sweep the house. That is what? The building. It is simple. Just like the word village too. Village can mean what? The area. And it can mean what? The people of the village. The village are suffering. You mean the people. The people in the village. They are what? Suffering. The village needs, let's say, we've just given an example of the people. So the village is surrounded by, let's say, soldiers. So here we mean the area. It's just very simple thing. You can mean the people or the building, that is, or the area, as in like this village. And the last, that is world. So the world, so when you just imagine, you can use it to mean the planet that we are in, and you can use it to mean the people, that is what, for example, what you are saying or what you are doing, the entire world are looking at you. You mean what? Here you're not talking about the planet, but the people. You are just telling the person that people are watching you, people are listening to you. So these ones are nouns, if you remember. So I think this was great. I hope it was fantastic. And I think that's just it for now. Until next time.